know, talking about talent, okay, and hiring capability for businesses, all right? So where do you think the growth will come from? Is it tech mainly, or it's across the business? Because frankly, yeah, everyone suffered in all these segments, right, in the economy. Some hit more than others for sure, right? So where do you think it will happen in Colorado or beyond?
Yeah, I think tech is going to be a leader. I truly do. We have, this is a global issue of having a tech talent gap. And so we were, in the industry experiencing negative unemployment in tech, meaning that people had two jobs, So
Yeah,
um,
and shortage of
yeah,
qualified resources, frankly, right? Because yeah, I know what's happening around me here. So absolutely. That said, let's talk about younger population here. Let's talk about college kids, college grads, post grads, those who entering the workforce right now in tech or business. Okay, because sometimes it just intertwined together,
right.
right? So what's your point of view? What's like kind of good message for the kids out there starting their
Well,
life? Mhm.
the fortunate thing about kids that are coming right out of college is that they are digitally literate, right? Because this is what
They're born digitally, okay? I forget that they being born the old fashioned,
that's
I
right.
think they're all kind of half robots, half our children, but that's okay. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, my daughters put up with my slow texting. I do think that there's a positive in that. I mean, one of the biggest concerns that I have just in general is the digital gap that we are, if we don't do something about it, it's going to be a problem in this country. We cannot leave large groups behind. So for somebody coming out of college, my assumption is that they're pretty digitally literate. I think that, continually working on your skills regardless of what your discipline is. Your tech skills are incredibly important to you being a functioning business person in the future. I also look at it from, we need lots of pathways. There are a lot of jobs that certainly do not require college degrees to get into tech, and there's lots of ways to get to them. We've got certificate programs, we've got online programs. It's I would say it's a little distributed now, that sometimes it's hard to find the right place to get the right skills that are accessible and work into your lifestyle. If you've got a full-time job and kids and you're trying to upskill, you need to have a program that would accommodate that kind of thing. And so it's not one size fits all. College is absolutely an option, but it is not the only option. And it may be there's other places to have an on-ramp to getting your skills really at a very, very high level. But you can do, online programming, programs that allow you to increase your ability to earn money really quickly at a pretty low cost.
I'm
The
glad
other
you
thing,
mentioned. Yeah, absolutely. Because you know what, again, speaking with my esteemed guest over here, more and more, bringing up a good point. Hey, Stanford University, just one example, okay? They offer free college classes online to get started.
yeah,
So you will not get their diploma, but you will get the skills to proceed from what level you are, as long as you do have the connection to internet, which in this country, again, right, accessible, but again, it has to be accessible basically to everyone, like you said, to monetize and to benefit from the digital economy we're all in.
yeah,
Absolutely, but educational options are vast. Here near me, there is a fantastic community college. What they do, they offer flexible hours, they offer flexible programs, and like you mentioned, certifications, right, is the way in. So college or no college, right? I mean, with shortage of resources we just talked about, especially high tech, right? Things can be done, right, on individual level. So good.